Hello everyone, my name is Crimson and welcome to my favorite game franchise and one of my favorite games ever created, Infamous 1. This game has a gigantic impact on my life, and this game, when I first played it, I believe it was at a friend's house on their PlayStation 3. And I was curious of what this game was at the time because I never heard of Infamous, and it looked cool. Like the title even looked cool, and I'm like, "What is Infamous?" And I played it, and then like the beginning of it really just kind of surprised me. I'm like, "Holy crap, what is going on?" And then suddenly the character wakes up and they get electrical superpowers. And then as I played with the game, or as I played along with the superpowers, I'm like, "This is fucking awesome." And that's how I fell in love with the idea of superpowers, and that is the reason why I started writing in the first place. This game is the reason I started writing. And because I love the idea of superpowers, and I wanted to make my own universe full of people with superpowers. And I know that kind of is already done, with Marvel Comics and DC. But the thing is that Marvel Comics and stuff, like the Marvel Comics and DC, like they have like the Avengers and stuff and all those other characters, but those are actual superheroes, and those are like your actual comic book superheroes. I wanted to make like a actual realistic kind of story like Infamous, where I have my own kind of like mysterious origin to why people have superpowers, and my own universe full of people with like what people with powers, and like what they would actually be useful for, and how they would actually affect society, and stuff like that. And that all spawns from this game. This game probably is the reason why I write today, and is the reason why my channel is Crimson 3512, or why it's called Crimson 3512, because Crimson is actually the name of one of my powers, or one of the powers I gave my characters, and 3512 is actually a nickname, or a coded nickname for one of my other characters. And if you guys are actually interested in reading my stories, I will have my Wattpad in the description below of this video. And another thing is, I will actually be playing Evil Karma, because this may be a bit, like obtuse to say, but I don't think there's enough good Evil Karma playthroughs out there. In fact, most of them don't really, like, there's just not enough Evil Karma playthroughs. In fact, I literally searched up Evil Karma playthroughs of Infamous just to see what it was like, see how people play them, and there's so many good Karma playthroughs. I'm like, this is annoying. And I decided, you know what, one day I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to make an Evil Karma playthrough, then a good Karma playthrough. But I want to do Evil Karma first because it is called Infamous. Infamous means known for bad things. So that's why I'm doing a Evil Karma playthrough. And without further ado, guys, let's get in to my favorite game, Infamous 1.
Activation plus 6 minutes. Pulse is 45. Respiration 10. Looking good, Cole.
What the hell happened? Oh, God.
Got it.
Hey, you! In the garage! Get the hell out of there! Whole thing is coming down!
Come on, Cole.
Oh,
Move.
okay. Hold on a minute. Why is the camera inverted? What? No, put that back to normal. What the hell? Why was that inverted? I cannot play on inverted settings. That is not how that's not how things work for me. That's extremely confusing. In fact, I remember playing a Wii game on inverted settings. Or like it was actually a it was Bionicle Heroes, and I remember switching the Y-axis. I didn't know what it was at the time, and I was like, what the hell? Why is my sensitivity going the opposite direction that I'm pointing up to? And then I figured out that inverting Y-axis was just basically like making up go down and down go up. I'm like, this is just no. See, that's the part that surprised me. I'm like, wait, what?
Hell?
How did I get? What is going on? And that it even looked cool because the electricity was surrounding his arms and stuff. Like, it was so cool for me at the time. And cars. Oh right, go pipes. Forgot. Like, look at this. I don't think you'll ever start a game with literally like 6 square blocks just destroyed. I don't think I'll ever start a superhero game like that. Like, you know, you had, I remember a long time ago, Ghost Robo, if you guys know who he is.
What's happening to me?
He did a playthrough of, I believe it was called X-Men Destiny or something, or something along those lines. It was an X-Men game. And at first it was like all lighthearted and stuff, and then everything went to shit. But it was like one of those games that was forgettable easily because, yeah.
Over here, man! We gotta go! No! No! No!
This is also a part that is really like, what is going on? Why are there giant lightning bolts raining from the sky? And then as I kept focusing on Cole, his arms were surrounded by electricity, and I'm like, this is awesome.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city, and we were stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
Jeez, this game came out in 2009 as a PS3 exclusive, and it talks about a plague striking the city, or a fictional New York City. We had a plague strike the entire world in 2019. Like, if that's not ominous, I don't know what is. Like, we didn't have a
I thought
plague.
you were gonna watch TV.
Batteries are dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. I'm glad it's good for something.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog.
I mean, we didn't have, like, a plague from China or anything back in 2009, except for, I think,
What I'm
like,
talking about?
SARS or something. I forgot what the plague was back in 2009. But, yeah. Just that, the fact that it, you know, it's 2009 this game came out, and 2019 is the year that
working.
the
Weird.
Rona virus,
Feels like I got more power.
or
Yeah?
it came out,
Try finding those
or
dummies
kind of
over there.
released into the public.
All the
So
nutballs running around. It'd be nice
Yeah.
to see how much juice you're
it's just
packing.
kind of like, oh boy.
see that? Flying so low, thought it was gonna crash into us. Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Just got word that the dropped the elite packages into Archer Square. The liars wanted the
Hold on a
corporate.
minute. Yeah, this sensitivity is a bit too, camera pan speed, let's go fastest.
Media tell us that we're gonna get our fair share, that more is coming. Yeah, that's easy for them to say. They're not the ones living in this hellhole. And the truth is that we've been abandoned, and no one's coming to save us. So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of survival, out.
Told you they drop food. Man, you must be out of your mind. You think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt.
That isn't gonna stop you from pigging out, though, is it?
Hell no, it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator.
Ah, man, we get to have all the fun.
Alright.
What are you waiting for?
That's
What
what
if
I'm
just like a
talking
stealth
about.
impact? As I jump off like a 5-story
Oh,
roof?
that was one hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole, before we head over to Archer, I need to go pick up a new 6-shooter.
Oh, here we go.
That was badass. The second you touch it, the electricity in your hands cooks off the gunpowder, and the whole thing goes kabam! The look on your face was priceless.
Damn near blew my hand off.
Which is why you won't be touching the new one. Traded this guy one of my homemade batteries for it.
The ones that explode when you use them?
Hell, he doesn't know that. Come on. Told me he was gonna leave the gun in the parking lot a few blocks from here. Hey, Cole, you know what I miss? Pizza. Big, sloppy slice, dripping with grease and pepperoni, and payday. Having a big, fat wad of bills in your pocket.
I'd settle for some hot water.
Hey, remember that time we were coming home from Duffy's, and I had to take a leak? And that bike cop was yelling at me to put up my hands?
You pissed all over him.
Hey, he told me to put up my hands. While he's fumbling around, I jump back in and we take off. Awesome!
Yeah, awesome. Until we run into a wall of cops.
Like I said, awesome! Bummer we won't be able to do anything like that again.
Yeah, not unless some genius invents a car that doesn't explode when I sit in it.
Yeah, or until social distancing ends, because, yeah, we still have that problem.
Ah, come on! He told me he was gonna leave it under a car. I figured there'd be only one. I'll never find it.
Stand back. I got an idea.
Woo-hoo! Hellacious! Hell, I didn't know you could do something like that.
I also love the idea behind that shockwave.
There was this surge.
It's basically
Hey,
the
man,
shock
you
and
don't look
blast
so
power of this game.
Trained all of a sudden. Hang on a sec. Did you see that?
Man, you're a walking battery. You must have to recharge whenever you fire off a bunch of juice.
I can feel the electricity surging through me. Almost like I'm being healed by it.
Oh, this rocks so hard. Come on, let's haul tail over to Archer Square before someone takes all the brewskis.
Cole, you there?
Hey, babe.
You hear they dropped some food?
Yeah, Zeke and me are heading over there.
How are you feeling?
One main complaint I have about...
All right, I guess. Powers are all over the place. Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a building. What were you thinking?
Relax. I'm fine.
Just take it easy. After what happened to Amy, I couldn't...
Yeah,
See you guys at Archer Square. I love you.
you too.
One thing that I honestly wish they kept for Infamous 2 is the infinite bolts. Like, you know, like the first power, like the first kind of attack power you get, like the pistol type power, like the lightning bolt. I wish that they kept it like an infinite amount of shots from Infamous 1 to Infamous 2, because Infamous 2 you have different types of bolts. But I wish the alpha bolt didn't drain your electricity, because it does in Infamous 2. But I guess because you got a lot stronger with your powers, or Cole got a lot stronger with his powers between Infamous 1 and Infamous 2, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Boy, that's stuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but, hey, you're the only guy here who'd live from a fall like that. You gotta climb up there and knock that stuff free.
And the thing about these parkour controls is, you have to be slow with it. Like, you can't be rushing. Because if you rush, like the controls, like the PS3, the controls are more aligned or oriented to the PS3 controls, or the DualShock 3s. So you have to be slow with it, because the DualShock 3s had even more of a response delay back then, compared to PS4. So you'll click the button fast, but the character won't respond as, you know.
That's when I caught my first sight. The Reapers. Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now, they own the Neon District. Taking whatever they want. That changes today.
Another thing is, you won't find a superhero or like a story about like this where there's a realistic origin toward like how these type of villains can be born. Like normally you just have a villain or like a group of villains that come from like a main bad guy, but they're all like cliche looking and they look like, you know, idiots and stuff. Imagine going against people that look like Grim Reapers, but dressed in red hoodies. Another thing is, people don't use the shockwave enough. That's another complaint I have about most Infamous playthroughs. They don't utilize the shockwave enough, and it can be very useful when dealing with groups. Ah, come on. There you go.
Well, that's the last of them. It's chow time.
A lot of food here. Enough to feed the three of us for weeks, maybe longer. Bet if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away. The food will be all ours, but some of these guys might starve.
And I'm doing an evil karma playthrough, so get out of here. Get out of here. I know. Armored ship. Yes, I know how the karma works. I've literally watched this game a billion times. I've watched this game and I've watched this game an unhealthy amount.
Man, that was harsh. Still, it'll keep us in victuals for a long time. I'll get this hauled out of here pronto.
Hey, Trish.
What's wrong with you? People are starving, and you're stealing the only food they've seen in days?
I did it for us. To make sure we're taken care of.
I don't get you sometimes.
Take a look at this, Empire City. The footage you're seeing was taken by a security camera near
Hey,
Ground
Cole!
Zero.
You're up on the big screen.
Our city, our lives. Someone from your family died? Well, now you know who to blame. If you know anything about this guy, let me know. Because we're gonna get the word out on this terrorist. Whoever he is, we're gonna make him pay.
Ever been called a terrorist? All I remember from that day is going to work and then running for my life. That video, though. How'd I get that package? Why would I deliver a bomb? For who? Regardless, the consequences are everywhere. Whatever there'd been between Trish and me was gone. She didn't say a word, No emotion, nothing, just walked away. By then, people nearby were starting to recognize me. It was gonna get ugly. Even Zeke was giving me weird looks. He and I made quick plans to meet up at Stampton Bridge. Try to get out of town. Just hope he shows. Because right now, I'm a little short on friends.
This me. Ow. I'll read for pie.
Listen, man. I'm almost to the bridge. Since everyone here hates your guts, we gotta get out of town.
Get out of here.
Pronto-like.
I'll meet you there. And Zeke, thanks for watching my back.
Sure, man. I ain't about to do anything that might piss you off. See ya.
Bye.
Just got back from Ground Zero. A lot of kids over there freezing their asses off. If you got something to spare, take it over there. Those kids need it more than you do. And just because you haven't got any kids' clothes doesn't get you off the hook. Give whatever you got. A kid that's cold and scared doesn't care if his clothes fit or not. He just wants to be warm.
Also, another thing is, I like how the karma system basically sets up different types of, what is it, like, world themes to it. Like, the more evil you become, the more reactive people become to you. Like, ow, 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 ow. Like, people become very, very annoyed and, like, they start to throw rocks at you. Compared to when you're a hero, people, like, you know, people, like, come up to you and they cheer for you. I like that difference. That's just a really cool world dynamic that I've always enjoyed for the Infamous games compared to any other game that tries and horribly fails at attempt with choice and, like, karma systems.
Stampton Bridge. The fastest way out of town. That is, if you can get us past those baton-wielding goons.
We're getting out of here, one way or another. Follow my lead.
And also, for a game made back in 2009, this game does karma systems better than, like, most games that try to do, like, a different, like, way of playing when it
We're gonna
comes
have to get past
choice.
those riot cops if we want out of here. If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot, help keep the heat off Zeke and me. Of course, that means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
Please, I don't want to die. I'm starving
Wait a minute.
here.
Please, let me out of here. I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't take
I forgot which one was the good karma and evil karma for a second. The sound effects, though. What the hell? I think I just sent like 2 people off the bridge.
You almost ran me over.
I'll zap you down. Don't test me.
Eat some hot land. Keep it up, brother. We got him on the run.
You're down. Grab some energy. Cancel that. Sorry, Zeke. Get wrecked. Ah. Also, trying to control a PS3 game on a PS4 feels very awkward because sometimes the controls, like, they go in the opposite direction that you aim. Which makes it slightly delayed, which is why my aim is a bit off, because, like, the PS3 controls are there, just notice them. Ow, ow, okay. Grab electricity! Ouch. Come on, heal, please. Okay, there's no way I'm getting to them like that. Bye.
This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your final warning.
Now it's your turn. Casually kills a protester. No biggie. Thank you. Let me heal, damn it. Get off the roof. That's dangerous. Ow. Ah. Oh. Shit. My bad. I thought there was a guy behind me for a second. There's a guy over here still? What? Oh, you.
This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your final warning.
Hey, man! Head for the quarantine station! It's our ticket out of here!
Nope.
The gate opened to a wall of razor wire machine guns. Zeke made a break for it, smashed in the gate to the decontamination unit, and fell headlong to the harbor. And I moved, faster than I knew I could. I was greeted by name. This FBI agent, Moya, had seen the footage of me at Ground Zero and came here to wait, figuring I'd try to escape, knowing I'd have powers. She explained that before the blast, her husband John had been assigned to infiltrate the First Sons, a shadowy group working on a project they called the Ray Sphere, a device designed to drain the neuroelectric energy from a group of people and concentrate it into an individual. She'd lost contact with John the night of the blast. Despite all her connections, Moya was losing hope. Yet she'd found me, somehow believing I could be trusted, ready to make me an offer. I go back to the city, find John in the Ray Sphere, and she'll get me out of the quarantine and clear my name. This whole Ray Sphere thing sounds crazy to me. Suddenly I'm a human light socket, so maybe I should cut her some slack.
Alright.
Because of the riot topside, this is the only way back into the city. Given the state of our partnership, I'm taking the liberty of finding your phone's frequency. I've got a lock on your GPS locator, and I can hear every word you say.
Jeez, actually sounds like the FBI, though. simple as that. Ooh, that was close. Yes. The last time I played this game, I actually got an entire battery, or like an entire, like battery storage, like, to the middle of the screen. Oh, shit. Oh. I've always wondered what that stuff is and why it literally almost insta-kills me. That's probably like oil or something. Oh my god.
The water
Camera angle is not helpful.
The bridge. What's going on down there?
Reapers were busting up some pipes.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
I'll see what I can find out. You worry about getting back into the city.
Oh. Let's just forget that ever happened, please. Wait a minute, I just realized, I just now, no, again, I realized, yeah. Shoot those things. I forgot to shoot those. My bad.
Don't forget who's holding your leash, Cole. You find John and the ray sphere, and I get you out of there. No questions asked. If you double-cross me or do something stupid, then I will throw you into a hole so deep that you won't even know which way is up. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
There we go. Alright, I got it. Based on your performance, we've promoted you to hard difficulty. You can change the game difficulty anytime. Yeah, I don't care. I'm probably gonna just keep it normal, because... yeah.
Oh, man, it's
no,
good to
I'll
see
try
you.
hard. I'll try hard. I'll just be like, I just want to put the difficulty in the title or anything. I'll just put like, I'll just keep it hard for now.
Yeah, nice work on that gate, Wrecking Ball.
Hell, live through the fall, no problem. But, getting back to shore? Well, let's just say I'm no Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Hey, take it easy, Lightning Rod. So, how the hell'd you live through that, man? Bullets flying everywhere, all over the place? Figured you were a goner.
Let's head home. I'll fill you in on the way. And it drains neuroelectric energy.
Oh, I knew it! All the stuff I've been saying, every word is true. Government's in cahoots with a secret organization, the Ray Sphere. Damn, it all makes sense now.
Calm down, you're gonna hurt yourself.
That Ray Sphere must dish out powers to anyone controlling it. You gotta bring it back here.
Sure, I could use a sidekick.
Ah, hell with that. Zeke Jedediah Dunbar is his own man.
Your middle name is Jedediah?
Yes, it is. After my grandfather. Strong man for a man his size. I don't know where Zeke comes from, but, certain...
You need to take a nap and a bath. I got things to do.
Alright.
I've already got a couple of leads for you. The coordinates have been uploaded into your phone. Give me a call when you're in position.
Yeah, I know. I got that. Oh, right. Well, to be honest, reduced damage is only good for good karma because you are more focused on not hurting civilians, so you have more. So like enemies have an easier time shooting at you. So I'm not really gonna go with reduced damage because you just just destroy anything you want just to kill the people, like just to kill the enemies. That's the simple thing. But of course, I don't really want to die a million times at the start of the game, so I'll buy reduced damage. And I have 644. Oh. And sadistic blow. Defeating enemies have a chance of triggering an electric explosion before dying. And also, the evil karma powers also have really cool like benefits to them once you upgrade them. Because like outlaw, sadistic shot, sadistic strike, like shockwave. You have shockwave. You have outlaw. Increased blast force range. Like the infamous rank powers, like the bad karma powers, are always better because they literally became more overpowered as you upgraded them. Hit cars are electrified by electric blast, causing them to explode. Infamous rank required. Thunder drop. You have electric drain, melee, gigawatt blades, which these are actually kind of went unnoticed because yeah, but they can actually one shot enemies. I almost said one shit by accident. They can one shot enemies, so yeah. Although the mankins are like back to being normal. Let's turn the TV on for a second. Let's give Zeke some entertainment. Alright. Now let's go collect some I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go collect some blast shards. Alright guys, I'm back. And yeah. I got one more blast core and there's Reapers down there. You know what? Just because you're annoying me, goodbye. That didn't work at all. I killed one of them. Bitch. Get out of here. That's right. I own the streets. I am the electric man. Alright. Now to parkour up this building, which shouldn't be too hard. Ah. And then we start the mission. Boink.
Alright, now what?
I'm picking up some weird interference from a rooftop not far from you. Need to find out its origin and purpose.
So what am I looking for?
Not really sure. Probably a transmitter of some type. Call me when you get over there.
Ah, come on. Thank you, Cole. Work with me. Come on. Work with me here, Cole. I'm not trying to be difficult. I just want to get to the top of this thing.
Found it. Looks like a portable audio drive is attached to this satellite dish.
See if you can listen to it with your phone.
Yeah. Oh.
Sounds like a bunch of garbage.
It's an encrypted message, but I can't break it. Look around and see if you can find another one.
Alright. There is one over here, roughly. Alright, is there a wire that we can ride across? I believe there is. You know what? Let's just jump down. Whee! Easy as pie. And that's called developing a fear of heights. I mean, when you're superhuman and literally can't break your legs from a fall from that height, you pretty much become like fear nothing. Except for EMPs.
You hear that? same thing as before.
I'm running the signals through a decryption program on this end. I've almost cracked it, but I need another sample. Look around for more of those files.
Ow. I don't know why I shot that. And then, yeah. Another cool thing is the fact that you could ride these and like getting a later power called grind wire power. Like you can just grind those and like ride them like a skateboard or something. Like that part is really cool. Like normally like superheroes could fly or teleport. No, you could just, you know, surf literal electric rails or electric wires. Like the amount of experimentation you can do with this game is awesome. Bye.
That's the last one.
Give me a second. Alright, that should do it. I'm uploading a decrypting algorithm into your phone. It should let you listen to the messages.
I couldn't stop Kessler from detonating the ray sphere. Damn thing took out 5 or 6 square blocks, killed God knows how many. Found the ray sphere in the blast crater next to some kid. Don't know if he was dead or not, didn't have time to check. I'm gonna try and hole up somewhere. If anyone is even listening to these things, I need immediate extraction. Please, you've got to get me out of here before Kessler finds me.
Do you understand any of that?
I don't believe it. That's John. He must have used DeadDrops to communicate with his handlers.
English?
It means there are probably more of those scattered around the city. You should try and find as many as you can. They might tell us where he took the ray sphere.
Find John in the ray sphere, and I'm out, right?
I know the deal, Cole.
Just making sure.
Mysterious signals. A cool way to introduce collectibles. Also, like, normally collectibles would be like audio files you find around the map, or some kind of like weird looking relic or something. No, you literally go up to small little salad dishes and, you know, I don't know why I did that. I just like making things go boom with powers. I just like shooting things with electricity and go zap and then it goes boom. Because who doesn't like that? Also, I think I'm gonna go back to probably, like, I think I'm gonna, like, defeat these Reapers and end the video or something. Okay, they're making it a bit difficult for me. No grenade for you. No. Shit. Oh yeah. Let's just farm some XP for upgrades. I'm not watching TV.
Large-scale
Just
relief
listen to it.
efforts across Empire City continued as FEMA delivered several tons of food, medicine, and other essential supplies into Archer Square. Officials tell
Bitch.
US TV that relief efforts will continue around the clock for the foreseeable future. Some observers are already comparing the scale of this
There we go.
operation to the Berlin airlift, which saved that city from communist aggression.
Oh, okay, those do explode. I'm like, wait, can't this explode and like give me like a hanger point? Like I can just hang off and then jump to another building? It was one of those. tracking is horrible. Okay, ow. Oh god, I need to get down now. Oh, it's a grenade. Get off the roof, damn it. Alright, that's gasoline. I can't drain that. What the hell happened to the camera? Alright. I'm gonna get the hell out of here.